Talk with Rhonda and Cynthia. Cynthia is not going to be with us this week due to a seminar that she has to be at. So I am your, so you get me today. I have something near and dear to my heart. The topic this week is about scamming and the scammers that are out there. I mean, there are so many that you can't even count them all. There are so many. The scammer industry actually thrived during the COVID pandemic. It is a $29 billion industry that preys on millions and millions of Americans every day. The numbers are not small. Where are these people who are screwing millions of dollars out of honest, hardworking, and retired people? Well, to name a few, London, New Orleans, Mexico City, New York City, India, Amsterdam, Mumbai, Paris, Hong Kong, Nigeria, and the list goes on. They're everywhere. Common scams include these industries: housing, identity theft, IRS, online safety, and privacy. Catfishing is also another method, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. The scams can be about COVID. They can be rumors. They can be about price gouging, government grants, lottery sweepstakes, pyramid schemes, ticket scams. They can be telephone, mail, banking, census-related, fraud, investments, charity, and Ponzi schemes. On social media, catfishing is also a popular approach. So what I want to do here today is just, if any of you are suspicious about a scammer, and they're not clear about verifying who they are, where they're from, and so on and so forth, you have some resources. And I'm going to share my screen to show you two places. One is the U.S. government, and the other is what's called a place called social catfishing. So I'll start with the government, and let me figure out here where to share my screen. I know there's a place for it. So thanks for bearing with me here on this. That's the one thing I didn't practice before I came on live. Screen sharing. There we go. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to share the entire screen. So, share. Well, come on. There we go. Okay. Okie doke. So let's start here with the U.S. government. It's usa.gov and then /common-scams-frauds. So this you can get educated here about the common scams and frauds that are out there. The most popular seem to be housing, identity theft, IRS scams, online safety, privacy, and most importantly, you want to report these scams. So there's a section here to report, descriptions about the common scams, and how they approach you, how they come across, and an explanation of each one, like for COVID scams, rumors, price gouging, protect you. They might get in touch by phone, email, postal mail, text, or social media. You want to protect your money and your identity. Don't share personal information like your bank account number, social security number, or date of birth. Learn how to recognize and report a COVID vaccine scam and other types of coronavirus scams. So these are all listed here. Banking scams also. These involve attempts to access your bank account. Use this information to recognize, report, and protect yourself from them. Telephone scams. I remember my mom would get some of these calls. Census-related fraud, government grant scams, investment scams, lottery, sweepstakes scams, charity scams, pyramid schemes, Ponzi schemes, and so on and so forth. So this is a very good resource for you on how to look out for these things and what to watch out for and what's going to tip you off with respect to whether it's a scammer or not. And also, if you're going to do business with a company, you can always check with the Better Business Bureau. And I love it when I see companies that I work with state that they have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, because the Better Business Bureau can verify that that company's legit and for real, and how many complaints that come in and whether they get resolved. So this is usa.gov/common-scams-frauds. Bookmark this site, refer to it as often as you like or need to. The other one is how I discovered someone a couple years ago scamming me. And there's a reverse lookup search and verification. Here, it's a people search and verification by professionals. Social Catfish is one of the predominant companies. I'm not advertising here, but this is a fabulous resource. And here you can even find lost connections, but it helps you verify a person's online identity using images, email addresses, phone numbers, and online profiles. So you can put their name and country here. You can insert, let's see if I can get that. You can insert an email address. You can input phone numbers, usernames. You can punch in an address to verify the address. And my favorite is image search. What you can do is on Google also. But this is where I had found my scammer from a couple years ago. You just upload an image of that person, and this does a major search for likenesses. Some of them are kind of comical. You're looking for the person you might be concerned about or that you're suspicious about. So this search lets you double check, verify that someone you've met online is actually real, or if they're using your pictures without paying you, and so on and so forth. So it's very simple. Tells you how to do the image search. You can find copyrighted photos. You can check authenticity, do a product search, find duplicate contact, and Social Catfish has been featured on all of these places. They do a lot of advertising. They are for real, and they are relentless in their search for locating scammers. So these are places that you might want to check for facial. This is one place where the this new intelligent software is helping out. There's a facial match feature, dating site reviews, catfished if you've been catfished, 12 signs you might be getting catfished online. what if to do if you're being catfished. There's a step-by-step guide. Fake Tinder accounts, 5 signs that a Tinder account is fake. And here are some blog posts too. So I wanted to focus on that today. This is, like I said, this is okay, let's get back here. Let me get back. Okay. Like I said, this is a 29 billion, not million, $1 billion industry. So I wanted to share with you today a couple places where you can do some research if you're suspect that you're being scammed. And in a way, I guess you could say today's Cooler Talk is about is a public service announcement, if you will. So always know that there are resources to check things out and to check backgrounds out and check people out just to confirm that they are legit and that they're for real. And with that said, this is Rhonda Schaefer with Cooler Talk, and glad you came to visit today. And I'll go on and type those 2 websites in the comment section once we're done here. So you have a good day. Be safe out there. Keep your eyes open and enjoy this beautiful summer weather here in the United States anyway. Maybe different elsewhere. Take care. We'll see you next week.